Hello, everyone. Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we are honoring the content creator, Conscious TV. Okay. And first and foremost, if you guys are not subscribed to his channel, go over and give him a look, give him a like, give him a view, and tell him Queen Tulsa sent you. I want to honor and give this man his flowers. This man has he gave me an opportunity that so many content creators would not do. And I want to say that he was the first one that had given me a donation for coming over to his show, doing an interview. And I don't want to say that me and him fell out. I feel like around that time, I was looking for him to be my mentor, but he had other mentees, or this particular mentee, KO knockoff. He had him as a mentor. So, I was like really pushing for him to be my mentor. So I just saw him very busy with him. And so, I just kind of backed away and started doing my own thing. But I've got to pay respects and I have to give credit where it's due. Shout out to Winnie 11 with the butterflies. I have to give credit where it's due. Conscious TV definitely given me my first platform to really excel. This is on Conscious platform. This thumbnail right here, if you look next to Wiley, that's Conscious TV right there in the corner. That's Wiley, that's Larry Reed, that's me, Milagro Grams on the first row. On the second row, we have Mona Simone, we have Armand Wiggins, we have Chelsea Alana, S. Hutchinson, and Unwind with Tasha K. And I do want to say this, me and Vaughn, who everybody is talking about now, and a lot of people don't know Vaughn, but baby, I was very much close to Vaughn. Get into this. Do you see that thumbnail right there? That was a year ago. You see the queen up there with her microphone? That was like around the time where I had just gotten my breast implants and, I had popped back out in the scene. And I've definitely got to give Conscious TV his flowers. Like I said, that's how you spell his name. You guys get on over there, give him a like, a share, and subscribe. I definitely had to get on here and make a video because he's trending. His conversation, his panel that he hosted, as we all know, Tasha K and Von Ray and Chelsea, they're all in the news right now. But you can't forget the Queen, okay? The Queen Tulsa's in it. Do you see Queen Tulsa's name is first? Queen Tulsa, Chelsea, and Von Ray break up. Tasha K spills all. I was first in that title. I was first because I stood with Vaughn and I still stand with him. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to, okay, let me see. I'm going to try to hit Conscious up on the live right quick and let him know that I am live and giving him his flowers. Um, I'm not sure if, okay, he must be busy. But yes, the Queen has been in the headlines forever. When I hit the ground running, yeah, and listen, this happened before I had this opportunity to really thrive in these streets. Okay. There was a funeral for me with these individuals that's on that screen. You see Nosy Ho and the rejects up there. Uh-huh. And they made a funeral for me. And look at me trending. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you, you keep me in the loop. Oh yeah. So let me give you guys a backstory. So how I got into Tasha K's situation is her I don't know, she was her assistant or something. So Chelsea Alana was her assistant. And I saw Vaughn. Vaughn had just gotten out of jail. And I was like, oh my God, look at this king. He's very nice looking. He had just got out the slammer or whatever. And I just felt like he was a very nice, handsome, attractive man. You see him, look at that. I mean, look at Vaughn's smile. You know what I mean? I mean, look at his smile. And listen, Jaguar is saying, oh, I made you this, that, and the third. I put you out in the spotlight. No, ma'am. Let me remind you. This is a reminder. Okay. Let me take you back. I was on a panel with all the top content creators here on YouTube. Consciouztv, Marquise Wiley, Larry Reed, Queen Tulsa, Milagro Grams. If you don't know who Milagro Grams is, she's a big content creator. If you don't know who Armand Wiggins is, he's a big content creator. If you don't know who Chelsea Alana is, she dated my crush, Von Ray. Hmm. I know you see that. 34,000 views 1 year ago. Hmm. And shout out to this man who gave me that opportunity to be on that panel. And on that panel, I had so many looks. Get into it. First, I got the scarf around my hair with a wig. No wig, I'm back. And then I have another wig. I enjoyed myself. Now, as far as the rumors with Chelsea and all of that, I knew that it was going to be a day where Vaughn would get his justice. And a lot of people were upset at me. Why you supporting Vaughn? Why this? Why that? What in the I didn't hit repeat is going on? Oh yes. I've been out here, I've been in the streets, I've been networking, I've been making a name for myself. Queen Tulsa is a household name. Queen Tulsa definitely trends. I'm in the title, the first one. Hmm. Oh, yeah. After surviving that funeral, I learned how to navigate slowly but surely. And this is where I ended up at, you know? And so I got to give credit to this man right here. He sent me my first donation. He had me come on his show and we did an interview, and he definitely cashed out me a lovely donation. And so you never forget where you come from, and you always want to pay homage to those that, kind of leveraged your career. Hmm. He helped leverage my career, you know, and then I left, from there, and then I just started elevating. I was finding my finding my way. Yes, I was finding my way. And like I said, this gentleman right here, he placed me in a space where I could show my creativity. This is one content creator that did not judge my antics. Conscious TV did not, he didn't. He didn't judge my antics. Conscious knew that I was an actress. Conscious knew that I was coming with the foo-foo, and he helped me out. Mhm. He told me that I was a star. He told me. But his plate was so big with mentorship and his content and things like that. And, he had his own thing going. So as far as like taking on another mentor, I felt a little way about it. But then after growing and understanding the content creator's life, I have a bigger respect for him. I do. And like I said, he let me come on. I had so many antics going on that panel. Like I said, I was changing my wigs. I was coming with the antics. And look, I still was on that panel. He wasn't jealous of me. He wasn't like, oh, this is competition. No, he gave me an opportunity to be great. In the words of Wendy Williams, if you want to get in the headlines, baby, you got to put yourself in them. Sometimes you just got to insert yourself into stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, baby. But when it comes to Von Ray, oh my goodness. I was out there really championing for him. I said, Chelsea is not telling the truth. Nobody understood me. Yes, I was protecting him because I saw how he was being wronged. Listen, I have inside conversations. Mhm. They wanted me to flip on Vaughn, but this man right here, he told me, if you love Vaughn, if you want to support him, oh, that's some good stuff. he told me, he told me, if you want to support Vaughn, I support you, Queen. He told me, Queen, you have so many gifts. You are so blessed. Blessed. He supports me. And I got a shout out to his other friend over there. Oh my God. I forgot his name, but he's brown skin. He has I don't know. He's just so, I don't know. He's like chilled. He's brown skin. He's a great guy. I forgot his name, but I wanted to give him his credit too. I believe that's Conscious's good friend because sometimes they host the show together. You know what I mean? Hmm. And so, like I said, with these big content creators, he has 40,000 subscribers, like 42,000, you know, and he was not moved. Now, one thing I can say about this man, him out of all the other content creators channels that I've been on that have big numbers, this man has been humble. And I'm not saying that just to be saying it. This is a live testimonial. This man was very much so humble. He's a Scorpio. I'm a water sign. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Cancer. He's a Scorpio. So, you know, he understood. He understood the assignments just as well. I understood the assignment and why I was number one on this video. They got 34,000 views. Mhm. Because I'm the star. I'm the star. Now, all these people up here on this thumbnail, they were well established. I mean, big numbers. And look at Queen Tulsa. Look at me. This is check my resume. When people say, oh, you're not a star, I say, check my resume. When you suggest content creators that I've never heard of, I'll check them out and subscribe. Just let us know if you ever suggest to unsubscribe to them. Absolutely. Absolutely. I sure will. But yeah, I would definitely check him out. Here, let me put his photo up. I had to do this. I'm like, I'm giving everybody else credit, but I totally need to give this man credit. And like I said, he's been like out of all the creators that I've met, he's been the most unbiased. He's been the most unhomophobic. He has protected me. He has protected me. Y'all don't understand. That man has protected me. This is a gay man. He's nothing like SDW, King Payne. He's nothing like them. That's one thing I can say about him. He has integrity about himself. I gotta tell y'all. Mhm. Sometimes the good ones you don't really hear. People giving their praises. I'm here today. I made this live dedicated to honoring Conscious TV. He supported me. This man, I didn't even know about getting paid for doing interviews. He introduced me to that. This man introduced me to it, and it wasn't like, "Ooh, if you do this, I'ma pay you." It was sweet. Thank you so much, and make sure you tell him Queen Tulsa sent you, and tell him that he has an honorable live video testimonial over here on the Queen Tulsa's platform. We will not erase it. We want everybody to know where we started from, who helped us genuinely. Genuinely. This was a genuine situation. Then I had that situation. He wasn't around. because we weren't, we weren't visiting like that. You know what I mean? And to know that I started off right over here in my garage, and for us to upgrade our set like this, I've got to thank the Royals. I've got to thank the Royals. Yes, I do. I do. This man made it so possible for me to really take my content serious. And like I said, the information and the tools that he had given me back then, I may not have understood them right then, but I understand them now. I understand them now. So yes, we are going to give this man his praises because he deserves it. He's definitely a talent. Mhm. I respect him. I appreciate him. He helped a sister out without anything in return. Nothing. He never asked me for anything, and he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Now, him and OKP, they were cool at one point in time, but I think OKP did some foul things to him, and he still stayed in the game. He's still going. He's still going, and I admire his growth. I admire his talent. I admire his words of encouragement. I admire his respect for women. He loves women. He loves us. And he tries to give us the benefit of the doubt because when a guy come up and then he want to say something, no, 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 no. He's not going to take it at face value. He's gonna take it at face value, but then he's gonna dissect it. Like, okay, you're telling me this. Okay, well now I have questions. Now I have questions. And he helped me a bit with, getting into spaces. Just slide in there, Queen Tulsa. Get up there. Say what's on your mind. Say what's on your heart. And I did. Growth and gratitude go hand in hand. Yes. Yes. And it's like when some people they get a leg up, they don't want to go back and say, "Oh, well this person helped me." Give them you got to pay that homage. You got to pay the homage because just as well as you can gain things, you never know when you'll have to reach out to those people again. And on this round, hopefully we'll be reaching out to him for an opportunity. You know what I mean? Because the Queen Tulsa radio show is definitely got to pop real soon. So I want you guys to really support me on this. I want to get a radio station going on. That way we don't have to worry about the monetization. I was thinking about Blog Talk Radio where we can play music. You guys can call in if you wanted to. I've got to figure out what the budget is for that, but I would prefer a real radio station, where we can play music, we can take breaks and I could do my ad commercials and things like that, try out some products and get you guys to get on over and buy. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. And it goes back to the individuals that had given me an opportunity to make my mark. And one thing I can say is I didn't abuse it. And like with him, I've never abused that opportunity. He always had me on. He would let me come up. He would let me say what I needed to say, and was a very kind, genuine man. I will not go without letting you all know who helped me in the process because there's no I in team, you know? Now, I can say through my journey, I have made the best of it that I can with this journey. Oh, I could have been up out of here. I could have, just really let life have me in the dark. But I chose life. I chose light. I said, you know what? Even though I'm going through this, I know, Lord, you got me. You got me. You never left me nor forsake me. And it doesn't matter what somebody's belief system is. I'm going to support them and I'm going to appreciate them and I meet them where they are. Who am I to judge? who who am I to judge? You hear me? Mhm. Now, don't get me wrong. We are not going to agree with everybody says and does, but you don't have to be bitter about it. You don't have to be bitter about it. I'm going to share something with you all. One of my cousins made a post on Facebook yesterday saying, "Who is Cassie?" She didn't know anything about it. I was like, well, if you were watching the Queen Tulsa show, then you would kind of be, you would know what's going on. She replies back, um, what is she? I don't want to say that. I don't know verbatim of what she said, but she kept come back and it was like a sideways ass comment. And I was like, wow. And I'm just like, well, no, she decided to say, well, you got some topics that I don't like talking about and da da da. I need to give you some suggestions. I don't need your suggestions when I'm at 3,700 supporters because they supported me. You're my cousin. You know about my channel. I don't need you to give me any input on what I need to do. Because for one, we are two different people. Two different people. And I've spared her. I've spared her. She has done me so wrong. She has set me up. Oh, yeah, she set me up. She had me come over to her house, and her boyfriend was there, and his friends were there. And apparently, the friends were like, "Oh, you slept with her. If you didn't sleep with her, then go and do this to her." And my cousin sat and she smiled. So, when it comes to forgiving people, it's for me. So I don't have to walk around with anger and hurt in my heart and rage. I turn it over to God. I say, I forgive you. And I say, Lord, please help me to continue to keep this forgiveness going. And that's the part that they don't understand is when you can forgive somebody that set you up and was there to watch your demise. And she got mad because the police were called and her Section 8 got revoked. But she wants to give me some input on what I should talk about. Maybe I should talk about that. She better be lucky that it's a Thanksgiving break and the kids are home. But I think that I should bring that conversation up. Your family, your folks can be the worst folks. Or some people say your folks is the worst folks. But there's things that I know about her. I've never went out and shouted it out. I'm not the type of girl. I'm not the type of girl. But guess what? The traps that the enemy set for me, they fell right in it. Because she was trying to watch my demise. And baby, that Section 8 said, here's your demise. And she lost her Section 8. And this was a guy that just would, pounce on her anytime that he wanted to. And he told her that she should have been born a man and I should have been born a woman. And I think that that just rides in her head on a daily basis because she's the one that told me. She said, he told me I should have been a man and you should have been a girl. Well, girl, there was other things that happened against my will, but I didn't say nothing because I had an individual like you that would believe him over me just because of face value. This is my man, and he wouldn't do that. Imagine being homeless, staying with a family member, and her boyfriend violates you, but you can't say nothing because you don't have nowhere else to go. That's a hard pill to swallow. And I never had given in to him. I don't think I've ever given him the sign that I was interested. That's her man. I had my own thing going on. Dudes that I was dealing with, I dealt with my own dudes. They were never her dudes, except for one time. When I was there at her house, I had on this bright yellow dress, and she had invited her friend over, and he was being sneaky on the slide. We exchanged numbers, and he had came over, and I let him in. And girl, he found out that there was a joystick going on, and he got upset and he left. And then he wanted to come back and he wanted to get into the house and this, that, and the third. And so my cousin and then her boyfriend had come. And then I think she had raised up a little fuss, like, you're not about to have that all over here. And I think shortly after that, I moved into another, like my homegirl. She stayed in apartments, like she stayed not far from her, like maybe diagonally across from her. So my cousin decided to I had went over and asked my homegirl if I could move with her. And so because my cousin was putting me out. So I went and moved in with the neighbor, and she was cool, you know. Me and her, we got very much so acquainted. She knew what was going on. She already knew me. So she like, cool, you ain't gonna be out here. She was like, you cool. You always come, because me and her, we chatted and we done chilled and stuff. So she invited me to move in. And girl, I moved in and I was there for a while. But there were so like when I was staying out there, my cousin, stayed next door. Like and then eventually she started coming over to the girl's house that I was over. Like, you've never been over here. Why are you here? But it wasn't my place. It wasn't my apartment. So I really couldn't tell her. But I just felt that it was very weird. Like the same cousin that tried to put me down, like I was homeless and everything. Like me and her other sister had got into it because we were out at the club and they were trying to tell me what to do. And this is my thing. You can't tell grown people what to do. You can't tell me how to live my life. Baby, I'm a tranny. I'm a transsexual. I know how to live this transsexual life. If anybody knows how to live a transsexual life, it's gonna be me. Don't tell me this dude is not with it. Don't tell me that. Because you don't know what type of conversations that we had. You don't, but and I don't even go to trying to explain anything because then that's another form of outing. If I'm dealing with somebody, don't worry about who I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I mess with the hardest of the hardest. My favorite was dope boys. I love me a dope boy. Gold in his mouth, tattoos, don't play about me. Those were the type of dudes that I dealt with. I love I needed a rough dude, like a masculine dude because, I'm an alpha female. And it takes an alpha male to really um can really ride the wave with an alpha female or alpha tranny, alpha transsexual, however we want to put it. But that was my type back in the day. Until it was, he's out. late, and then I barely get to see him because he's a dope boy. I mean, you know, he's attractive. They're gonna be on him, then, 9 times out of 10, you got baby mamas. So, you gotta go see the kids. So that wasn't like a stable life that I wanted. A guy that's, always kind of, somewhat looking over his shoulder. And like I said, I don't have no record. And so I wasn't, interested in getting one. Even when I was out there in the streets in the worldly world, I didn't catch a case, knock on wood for that. But when I was out there, maybe I was out there. But that's just a little piece of me. Ariel Summers with her butterflies. Listen, I sent you guys' royalties off. So, and then I sent you all tracking numbers to where you can, oh, I'm over here smoking. That's why I'm doing that, baby. I don't want to be caught on camera smoking. You don't want to see it. Yeah, he gave me, an opportunity here on YouTube. He's definitely an amazing man. Here, how about I put up this one? This is with us on the panel. Okay. Or maybe this one. And we'll put that one up. But yeah, I was just honoring Conscious TV. He gave me an opportunity here on YouTube. And I'm grateful for it. Hmm. Oh yes, I'm grateful for it. Do you guys remember when me, Chelsea, and Von Ray was in our little scandal? Mhm. Oh yeah. She was like, Queen Tulsa, she don't know nothing. And then no, this is what she really got upset about. When Vaughn and I were talking on the phone, I think that really got her. I think that really got her up there. You know what I'm saying? I think that really got her up there in her feelings. But I'm just like, she was upset with me because I was talking to him. And I was like, well, aren't you working for Tasha K? Aren't you out here talking to different people? Aren't you out here trying to get the tea? What's the difference between me doing that and you doing that? And look at her now. Her and Tasha K, they aren't even working with each other anymore. Let's talk about it. You hear me? You're welcome, honey. Listen here, this is a royal palace. If any of our royals, you know, would like to make a suggestion, we're open, Absolutely. You guys keep the lights on around here. Get into it. Mm-hmm. 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 Absolutely. So I just wanted to let you guys know I've been on a panel with all of the big YouTubers. Let's run it again. We've got Conscious TV. We got Wiley. We got Larry Reed Live. We got Queen Tulsa. We got Milagro Rams. We've got Mona Simone. We got Armand Wiggins. We have Chelsea Alana as Hutchinson. Unwind with Tasha K. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. So I've been there. I've done that. Okay. I've been around celebrities. Okay. I'm not phased. And listen here, being a celebrity really got a lot of people upset. They wanted to bury me on YouTube. They wanted to bury me. But I'm a queen. And this king platform really elevated my career. His platform elevated my career. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Yes. I'm listening here. I'm an around the way girl. Get into it. Queen Tulsa is the content even across the pond. Get into it. Hmm. Just don't park on the lawn of the palace. Park on the concrete. Uh-huh. Oh, absolutely. And that's why we're going to do radio. So our next goal is radio. That's going to be a budget that I'm going to be looking into to see how we can get our blog talk radio going. And so I definitely want to go there. I want to be able to talk to you guys unfiltered, uncensored. So yeah, excuse me. Yes. So once again, we have to pay homage and we have to thank those that have paved the way, that have given us opportunities. So one more again, we've got Consciouztv. If you guys are not subscribed to this young man, get on over there and subscribe to him. These individuals right here, I just want you to know this. This was 2 years ago. I've overcome. I'm overcoming. I'm an overcomer. I'm a victor. Okay, I'm victory. Yes, I'm victorious. And look at me elevating. This is before the boob job, and this is after. Hmm. Hmm. And this is after. Hmm. Oh yeah. Hmm. Get into that. Yes. Yes. All right. Well, I just wanted to drop in. I did have some shows scheduled today, but you guys charge it to my brain and not my heart. The babies are out for Thanksgiving break and spending time with them. We're probably going to have a game night tonight. If we do so decide to do a family game night, I'll go ahead and do like a family live tonight. I'm really thinking because I wanted to get into the Tasha K, I wanted to get into the Diddy, but it's more information that's coming out. So I'm just going to listen to the spirit and continue to hold off the live. I think I might push it back one more day, just so that when I come and I'm giving you guys a 411. When was the last time you heard 411? Do you guys remember when you could call 411 and be like, okay, what's the number to this? Or, you could call that number and say, what time is it? I'm telling my age. How you doing? Yes. Ariel Summer says, I will enter your kingdom through royal forests and your content. Yes. This is royalty, baby. And listen here. Happy holidays to everyone out there that celebrates. And you know what? To our royal heirs, our staff, our guards, everybody that's a part of the royal family, I want to send a royal love you. I love you. And actually, let me get the royal heirs. Give me 1 second. Royal heirs. Where's my bell? Hold on. I gotta ring the bell for you guys. Hold on. I gotta ring the bell. Yes, Queen. You guys are the royal heirs. We're gonna say thank you to our royal heirs that support our platform, um, our security, the heirs, the staff, the security guards. And we've got to thank everybody for not parking on the lawn. They have to park on the sidewalk. Okay. So we're going to give them a beautiful thank you. Can we give them a royal thank you?
Thank you.
Royals,
Thank you, Royals.
staff,
Staff.
security,
Security.
heirs.
Heirs.
Okay, because we're royalty. And listen, we did ship out their royalties. I did ship those out. So tell them congratulations on their royalties. Mom sent them out today. So we had orders go out this morning. I went by the post office. Congratulations, Royal Heirs.
Congratulations, Royal Heirs.
Staff,
Staff.
security,
Security.
and palace holders. All right. Thank you. Listen here. And Wani says, put your Kias up in the air. Do you know what your Kias is? See here. Where's those phones at? Where's your phone? Let me see your phone.
Get your phone. She ran into the
Yes.
loser. Haha.
Oh, our Royal says, thanks for sharing your mom with us. Yes. So this is your Kias. You're going to put your Kia up in the air just like that. Okay. Put your Kias up in the air. Hold on, Kia. All right. All right. So here, let's actually say hi to the Royals and we'll say thank you on camera. Let me take this down. All right. We have a Royal announcement from the Royals. We want to say thank you, Royals, for all of your support. And that we'll do it in unison. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Royals, for all of your support. Yes. All right. And that's how we do it around here the Royal way. Mom's going to exit. I make my exit. Okay. We are the Royal family, guys. You better believe it. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. The Royal family. Hmm. Oh, yes. Mother is a celebrity. And I've told my children and I tell my husband, I say, honey, I'm a celebrity. And he just laughs at me. He says, ha, 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 ha. I say, honey, I have to ring that bell for him. I'm royalty, honey. It's a royal palace. These grounds are very much so protected. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We are royalty over here. There's nothing like it. And so when we send out our royalties, if you request the lovely Queen Tulsa's signature, you can get it. And I did it on the so Royals, for you all that's going to be receiving your package. I don't want to give you too much away, but you've got that royal signature. Oh yes, you do. Oh yes. I said, listen here. I said, I want the biggest marker the biggest. Yes, put those Kias up in the air. If you are in the building, put your Kias up in the air, drop your butterflies, baby. Listen here, I'm going to show you. Listen here, let me show you. Let me show you when we were a caterpillar. That's when we were a caterpillar. Okay. And then we were still in our caterpillar life, you know? Look at that. We were in a caterpillar life. And then we were still in our caterpillar life. It stops here. And then boom, there she is. Boom, just right there. Put your Kias up in the air. Yes. Boom, right there. She popped out of that. She popped out of that toaster in no time. Fresh out the toaster. I'm fresh out of the toaster. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Look at that queen. Listen, started from here. Started from the bottom. Okay. Started from the bottom. And guess what? Started from the bottom. And now we're here. I'm very wealthy. You know what? And I'm very wealthy. And I survive. I will survive. I will survive. Yes, I will. Yes. I'm very wealthy. Listen here, I'm a wealthy girl in spirit. And people want to know, oh my gosh, she's been through all that. Like, how is she still alive? How is she still making things happen? Oh my gosh, she's still here. Oh my gosh, she came out with merch. She came out with royalties. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she's a star. Everybody's noticing her. Oh my gosh, she was a pro bono manager. Oh no. Oh my gosh, she was able to tame the most controversial individual here on YouTube, and she had her bow down and had her be cool. Yes, Jaguar, right? Yes. Yes. It's talent. She had so many managers and she was flying off the hinges. But when she was in my care, it was only love. It's the only thing I know, baby. We give love around here. We give love around here. That was only love. And then, listen, and then I had to wake up one day and see this. I had to see it. I had to witness it. I had to witness it. Yo, yes. Yes, I did. Yes. Yes, I did. I had to witness what they had put out on me. Yes, I did. And I just had to take it. I had to sit there and I had to take it. Mhm, mhm. That didn't stop me. Oh no, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. Do you hear me? I'm a survivor. I am a survivor. I definitely am. I have so much to live for. So much. So much to live for. Now let's get into it. I'm not going to do it. You sit up here laughing, calling me cups. It's not, we're not going to do it. Cups, I sent you a message. Cups, I sent you a message I sent you a message in the DM. I'm not going to do it. You sit up here laughing about what you need $25,000 for. Sis, Megan was behind the scenes trying to make things a reality. We were supposed to be helping the community. We were supposed to be building women up. You're not on that. And it stops here. 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 And we meant that. I love you all. Have a pleasant. Oh, we're back. Calling me Cups. It's not. We're not gonna do it. Cups. I sent you a message. Cups. I sent you a message in my. I sent you a message in the DM. I'm not going to do it. You're sitting up here laughing about what she need $25,000 for. Sis, me, you was behind the scenes trying to make things a reality. We were supposed to be helping the community. We were supposed to be building women up. You're not on that. And it stops here. 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 Need love, yeah. Need love, girls need love. It takes something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. So what's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love. Girls can never say we want it.